What's up, resellers? I'm Rebecca, and you're watching Rebecca the Reseller. Thanks for joining me today for an unboxing from Fashion Bulk. So I have looked at this website, Fashion Bulk, off and on for a long time now. I don't even know how long, and I never pulled the trigger on ordering until just recently. And I purchased a particular box. Let me show you. I did open the box, but I haven't gone through it, but I opened it. But let me show you the size of the box that I got, and I'll tell you what I got. So this is the box. Okay. And it took a while to get here. I don't know exactly how long it took, but they did say on their website that due to COVID, whatever, it was going to take a while. And pretty much anywhere you order from now is taking forever for everything. So let's look. I gotta log into my account. I had the links pulled up, but I logged into my account. Okay, so I ordered on October 13th. I don't know when I got it, though. It was just like a couple of days ago. So probably within a 2-week period. And I paid for 25 items, $325. I'll pull up the actual invoice, but it's $325, which is the item, for the item. It's called Mixed High-End Department Store Brands. Mixed High-End Department Store Brands, Women's Lot, $65 plus MSRP, Assorted Designer Brands Apparel Lot, Shelf Pulls new with tags. So it's 25 items for $325 plus shipping, and there's a fee. And so it's set, because I want you to know all of this before we start looking through it. So it says shelf pulls or closeout, so it's going to be new with tags. $60 MSRP and higher. It says in the description, though in the title, I think it said $65 and higher. Brand names often included La Rumi, Elliott, Cupcakes and Cashmere, Mink Pink, BB Dakota, Velvet, Jack by BB Dakota, Willa, Band of Gypsies, Endless Rose, Some Days, Lovin', Fairground, Luca Couture, Hunt No More, Airly, Evil Twin, The Jet Set Diaries, Chaser Bardot, Wilder, Line and Dot, Lost and Lunar, Misha Collection, Private Party, and many more. And so we all know when you order a lot, many more means all the other junk. So you already know going into it that there's going to be all sorts of shenanigans included. Fine. It comes with the territory. Type of clothing, tops, dresses, blah, blah, blah. Gender, women's. It says, hand-sorted lot. Our team of trained staff hand sorts and curates each lot to include a healthy mix of brand style, sizes, and pieces, and piece type to ensure the most consistent quality and variety for all our customers. Current seasons as available. Hang tags, majority will have them. Due to COVID, blah, blah, blah. This lot is consistently available. So it's $13 per piece at the 25-piece lot for $325. As with all liquidations, it may have a small percentage of defects, but it's hand sorted for quality control. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, so that's what I did. Now I want to find where it came with my, where does it, I don't know if it's going to, where I can see it on my phone. My account, sorry, and then we'll actually get into it, but I wanted to pull up like what I paid with everything. I don't know why. Oh, here we go. Okay. So $6.50 for a transaction fee, $325 for the 25 items, $45.88 for shipping for a total of $377.38. So I paid $377.38 divided by 25 items is $15.09 per item. Okay, because I said to myself, I need to start doing this. Like, I need to start paying up for things. I need to get different kinds of things. If I want to add some things on Poshmark with a higher ASP into the new year, I need to start getting familiar with some new and different sources. And so between now and the end of the year, I want to be trying different things. And here we go. So the first thing is I'm assuming, I don't want to take anything out of the plastic yet. I'm assuming this is a scarf. It just looks kind of woolly, so maybe this is like a bonus item because I didn't order accessories. I ordered women's clothing that should retail for $65, and that doesn't look like cashmere to me, so I hope that's a bonus. Okay, this is a dress, size extra small, color mint. It has a style number. The brand is Zhu, Z-H-U. Again, it's in the plastic. I mean, it has a hang tag as far as like a brand tag, but it doesn't have like a pricing tag. I mean, is that a boutique brand? Because I don't know. I'll have to look that up. I've never heard of that. Zoo, a Z-H-U. I don't know what that is. Okay. Cara, C-A-A-R-A. Similar type looking tag, size small, color print. It has a style number, so I don't know what this is. I don't know if it's a dress or what. Okay. I really don't know what this is at all. So this I will open. Okay, so this is also the same Zoo. It looks like this is a white dress of some kind. Probably a midi length dress. It's probably pretty, probably nice for the spring or whatever. But again, I don't know this brand. And it doesn't have any price tag on it, so I don't know. Again, these are all supposed to be department store, high-end department store designer brands that MSRP for $65 or higher. So far, I've not seen any brand name thus far. Again, this Zoo. Do we know what this is, guys? Z-H-U? I'm so bad at this. Like someday when I'm old and gray, I will finally get how to use the backwards webcam. Extra small, I don't know what it is. It's probably not a dress. It's probably a top or maybe pants, but it doesn't say on here. And again, I don't want to take it out of the thing because I did look up their return policy, because the last unboxing I did, people were telling me, like, oh, check out their return policy. So I did look it up, that we could explore if we need to at the end. So far, not so good. Brand plush. Okay, so the brand is Plush. Stay warm and stylish. SKU number, style number, color, blue and white, size small, quantity 1, but I don't know what it is. So the brand is Plush, and it has a tag, Plush apparel, stay warm and stylish, but it has no like price. Again, this looks like, so far everything I've gotten looks like boutique items, which they offer boutique, you know, lots or whatever, but that's not what I ordered. Plush, stay warm and stylish, plushapparel.com, Plush, black and red, medium. Again, I don't know if this is a dress. It says extra soft fleece lining. So, I mean, I want to open it. Let's open it. I don't want it to be like, oh, you opened everything, so you can't. Oh my God. It's like pajamas, little shorty shorts. Because you need fleece lined shorty shorts when you're trying to be cute and sexy when you go to bed, but it needs to be fleece lined. I mean, this is cute, right? But you're telling me that this is an MSRP of $65? Is that what you're telling me? Oh, so this I'll put back later. Don't want to waste your time. Okay. Plush. Stay warm and stylish. If this is more pajamas, I'm going to be very upset. Extra small. So not really a great variety of sizes, because I think so far everything has been smaller, extra small. Here's a small. This looks like long johns, like a thermal, Henley. So it's the brand Plush again, and it is probably also a Henley or pajamas of some kind. I'm sorry, I'm gonna need coffee to get through this, because I'm starting to get a little upset. Maybe they gave me extra things. Plush, stay warm and stylish. Like what is that? What is that? I should have, I mean, I wouldn't have known. I would not have known to look up random brands that are not real things. Okay. All right, fine. A brand I can recognize. So BCBG Max Azria, retail value $298. Thank the Lord. Size 12 with the hang tags, floral mini dress. Okay, so that's something. I've had really good luck with BCBG Max Azria on ThreadUp. So perhaps this is something I could send into ThreadUp. And if I spent $15 on it and it's a $298 MSRP and it goes on ThreadUp and, you know, I get paid 80% off of something that's over $200 or whatever, I mean, this could make a good amount of money. But this one item isn't going to cover my box cost because it's not. I paid $325. I paid $15 per item. Those other things, I would have never paid $15 per item. So let's see. Ralph Lauren, Premier Straight. These are corduroys, 10/30 on the size. So, you know, these are from probably, what's Last Act? Neiman Marcus? I get them all confused. Nordstrom Rack, I don't know, Last Act. So whatever that one is. So it's not, is it Macy's? It might be Macy's. $99.50. So this is above the retail value. So that's good. And, you know, I'm not going to get a lot of money for this, but that's okay. It's okay. It's within the realm. It's a not great middle of the road item with an MSRP over $65. So that's the kind of thing that I'm expecting, like some good, really good ones like the $298, and then some middle of the road, and then some junky ones, which I have a feeling I see coming up. Few Moda New York. I don't know what that is. And again, it's in this plastic, and so far all the ones that have been in plastic seem to be like boutique things. So BCBG, but this is Generation. So this is a $98 retail value, also extra small. Looks like it's a one shoulder little bodycon mini dress for the cuterson girl. Juju. So cute, you know, a faux vegan leather moto jacket with exposed zippers, because this clearly is not real or anything. And what does it say here? Juju, vegan leather, 100% vegan leather, no animals have been harmed. Yeah, so that's what you say to polyurethane. So market price is $78, you pay $39, a 48% savings. So, I mean, I don't know, is that a name brand? I mean, it's over $78. Because again, what was the exact, and then we'll look at some more. Mixed high-end department store brands, women's law, assorted designer brands, apparel lot. See, so when it says mixed high-end department store brands, so it's not saying mixed high-end brands, it's saying mixed high-end department store brands. So mixed brands from a high-end department store. Assorted designer brands, apparel lot. That's where I have an issue. So okay, Cara, again, Cara. So it is new with tags. This looks like a lace overlay something, probably a dress. Again, I don't want to take every single thing out. I didn't realize that they were going to all be in plastic. Here's this Zoo again. Okay, so that was a size small. This is a size extra large. So thank the Lord on an extra large. I don't know what this is. How many real items have I? Well, this is a site, let me tell you, because what you need is multicolor Python print. And what would we call this print? Red, yellow, and green. I don't know, what flag is that? ink. Okay, so here, it's to be expected that you're going to get ink and Style & Co. and Karen Scott and, you know, all of those kinds. But honestly, I don't have a problem with those because I know I can always sell those to like a Style Encore and get a few bucks for them. Obviously not 15 bucks for them. You could probably sell it and make $15, you know, when I did my Macy's liquidation and got a lot of that stuff a long time ago, you know, I did pretty good on those. I mean, it's not going to make a lot of money, but they still sold for profit. In this situation, at $15 a pop, it's going to be real tight. Like this is a $69 retail value. This is a size medium. So, you know, yes, this just made the cut, $69, because they said it was going to be 65. So I expected that those were going to show up, for sure. But I also expected them to be mixed in. Look, we got a matchy matcherson. So this is, I guess, the skirt that goes with that top, because you need to be all in this kind of print. Like you can't just go with like a plain black top and this skirt. You need to be completely head to toe in this print. This is a size 10. Is this a size 10? Just so, no, this is a medium. So they're not even meant to be worn together. So that's good. That puts that to bed. Whew. Then we have, what is this? Maxi skirt. Okay, so a zebra print maxi skirt with an elastic waist, vibrant zebra, ink also, International Concepts, size large. So that's some nice resort wear. Okay, fine. That's a $79 retail value, so that belongs here. Gibson and Latimer. So I've heard of this brand. Is this a Nordstrom brand? I don't know where they sell this. Neiman Marcus. Rosette, MSRP $69, size large. I mean, it's just a pretty pink blouse. So, I mean, you know, you can get $15 for that probably. Anne Klein, this is nice, like a nice chiffon midi skirt, nice and flowy. This is nice. I mean, Anne Klein is difficult because it retails for a lot, and it should. Here's our $99 for this skirt. But I mean, it's a nice midi skirt, so I mean that could do okay. Here's another ink, International Concepts, extra large. Oh, what was that, large? $89.50. So for the holidays, a nice, probably knee length surplice red dress. So for the holidays, that could be nice. So if I get that up like immediately, that could go well. People might want it for their pictures. There's something on the tie waist I'm looking at. It's like a little bit dirty, but it'll probably just come off. You can expect, like when you order these kinds of lots, there's going to be like surface dirt because things fall on the floor, they're shelf pulls, they get dragged under a rack or whatever. They're in warehouses and stuff, so you can expect that that would happen. Actually, I got a reclaims from ThreadUp the other day, and there was like a giant dust bunny ball. Like it was like someone swept the floor and put it in the box. It was like this giant fluff ball dust bunny thing. I just laughed and threw it out, and I'm like, this is so gross. I mean, it didn't hurt any of the clothes. It was fine, but I was like, what is that? What is going on in their warehouse that this giant dust bunny ended up in my box? Gibson and Latimer, size small. This is pretty. This is a nice, pretty, what is this, like a rust? What do we call this? Rust color? Like a nice burnt orange, burnt sienna. If you watch, what's that guy's name with the curly hair, the painter, and he always used to do the happy little trees, burnt sienna. My dad used to watch him. So this is a nice midi length. So again, this isn't like amazing glorious, but as far as the style, it's an MSRP of $99, and it's a nice midi dress, and it's a nice pretty color, and so that, you know, could be okay. Alfani, $69.50. So this is just a basic top. Okay, guys, Getting near the end here. I'm gonna have to start making some opinions, start giving some thoughts. Ink, International Concepts. I mean, pretty tie-dye with the pink, long maxi skirt. Again, this might even be like a convertible. Nah, it's probably a maxi skirt. Some of them are like, you know, can pull up and be a tube top dress and also a maxi skirt, but this doesn't look like it's convertible. Vivid, what does it say? Oh no, tie-dye. Where did I see Vivid? Oh, Vivid DC. I was like, Vivid what? So again, resort wear coming up into the spring, once people can start cruising again, things like that. Maybe these kinds of things will sell. These are pants. Look at these fancy pants. Look at that. What is that? Hibiscus? Magnolia? I don't know. I'll have to look it up. Hibiscus? Bird of paradise? No, it's not a bird of paradise. Okay, here we go again with the zoo. Zoo with the tag. I mean, so, okay, so there's two other things here real quick. I am flabbergasted. It's Topshop. It's probably like a little crop top. It has the tag, so that's why I don't, if it has the tag, I don't mind opening the bag because then clearly it has the tag, so it's okay. What are you? Oh yeah, little thing. $16. Just a little, barely anything. This is probably another one in gray. Yeah, $16. This is probably the same thing, but in gray. Topshop. Okay, so what do we have here? We have, I want to separate out brands from random stuff. 1, 2, but those are not, these have to be bonus things because it's supposed to have an MSRP of $69. So these must be bonus things. Sometimes they throw in bonus things. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Now that gets me up to the stack of plastic ridden things. So that's 12 items that I can clearly identify as, yes, these are definitely, you know, name brand things from a department store that I would have gotten in any other box from any other liquidator that I recognize. Now, one could make the argument that this is also one of those brands. I'm not too familiar with it, but it did have a tag with a retail value, so let's go ahead and put that in there. So that makes 13. Then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I'm going to say that the scarf is probably a bonus thing because that doesn't seem like it would be whatever. So plus the two Topshop things. So we've got 13 real things. Then we have 13 what I'm saying are boutique things, whatever. I've never heard of these. I need to look them up. This is not what I would call, I don't know what these are. And they're all mostly the same brand and they're all extra small. That's small. And then we have 3 items that are Topshop that are too low to be included as far as the retail. So that's why I'm saying they're probably bonus. And this scarf that doesn't even have a tag or whatever. I'm calling it a scarf. I don't really know what it is. So what we have here is half the box being as what I would expect. And then we have half the box boutique things. And I have a problem with that because I didn't order a boutique lot. I ordered a high-end department store mixed designer brand. Gio, be careful, please, honey. Please stop doing that. Mixed lot of actual branded things, and so I have a problem there. So I did try to call because I just kind of did a flip through when I got it. because that's what I always do. I can't help myself. I get too excited. So I open the box, I do a flip through, I get just a, like, let me just think, am I so excited, or am I like, oh, this is going to be something? And so just from doing a quick flip like that, I was like, oh. And so I called them. No one answered, but they do have an info@fashionbulk.com email address. They have a phone number. So I may try to call again. Let's go ahead and look at the return thing, because I did want to see what that was, just to know going into it. We do not accept returns on any of our orders. The reason for this is due to the fact that our merchandise is not always fully manifested, and oftentimes orders are so large that there would be no way to ensure all original contents are accounted for. In the case that a buyer wants to make a return, it will be easy for them to replace or only return in partial the items that were included in the package. I don't know what that means. However, we take the utmost care of our customers and will work with you to provide an accurate and clear representation of what you can expect from any given merchandise lot. If you have any additional questions. So here's the thing. Here's what I have an issue with is, and this is the problem, because I totally get this business. I don't know it, but I get that they're getting incoming stuff and they're parceling it out into smaller lots, and they have to, and from what I've heard, the profit margins and liquidations are razor thin. And so I totally understand that you can't give me all home runs. I understand you can't give me your best stuff all in one box. So you're going to come up with the most attractive overall name that you can, overall description that you can, and then give me things that loosely fit in there to make me generally happy. You know what I mean? Like, I get that. But I do have a problem with completely saying it's one thing and then it's another thing. That's what I have an issue with, because you have my $325 and I have a box of items to where I can't say for sure that I would even make back $325. Like, let's just assume that I broke even on these boutique items and I sold them all for $20 and I ended up with $15 on Poshmark after the fees, and then all the items sell, first of all, and then all the items that were real brands sold for a profit, then yes, perhaps. But we all know when you buy things that all things don't always sell all the time. And half the box is what I'm saying. I don't know these brands and I don't want to waste your time, but I also do kind of want to provide some kind of resolution if you're not familiar with these brands either. Plush clothing brand, Plush apparel. Okay, free shipping on orders of all over $55. Plush products, helpful info about us. So it looks like press, Instagram, lookbook, sale, maternity socks, outerwear, fleece line, tights. So I mean, this looks to me like a boutique brand. It does not look to me like it is a brand that is carried in a high-end department store, because otherwise it would say find our product, places where you can find our, like, usually when it's a website and then it's a brand and then it can be found elsewhere at other stores, they'll list what stores you can find their product at. But this is set up as an e-commerce. So help desk, privacy policy, products, category list, product list. Let's just, okay, that's hair stuff. Let's just see what one of these goes for. Pajamas, because I'm pretty sure that's what all that is. So this is cheetah print PJ and headband set, $147. What? Faux silk jungle stripe PJ set. All right, well, silky jungle print pajama set, our price $136. I mean, for the kooks that are going to pay $136 for pajamas. Silky. It doesn't say it's silk. It says it's silky. Anytime it says silky, it doesn't mean silk. Faux silk. You want my $125 to give me faux silk. I mean, you can never see that stuff. So, Okay, so then the argument here is, look, it MSRPs for over $69. These are $167 pajamas, blah, blah, whatever. I mean, maybe if they sell, let's go on Poshmark and see if they sell. Let's see. I mean, just because I don't know it doesn't mean it's bad. It's just not impressive to me. Plush didn't come up as a brand, which is never a good sign. Plush pajamas. Oh, maybe it's a Revolve brand, because this says, if that's the case, then I'm fine with it. Because I can never get any Revolve brands. So if that's the case, then I'm a terrible person and it's fine. Okay, so I bet you somebody else bought this too, because look, this is the exact same thing. Where was it here? Okay, so I'm pretty sure that this, and you're not going to be able to see it, but is this girl over here, which is like your typical Revolve model with the blonde hair. And she's wearing it, so I can find stock photos, and it's listed as new at tags, $119 retail value. She has it up for $78. So here's a plaid woven. Okay, so there's hope. There's hope on, oh, these are the exact same thing. So yeah, I mean, so clearly these are the exact same things. This is the Henley one. This is the fleece line shorty shorts with the long sleeve top. These are the exact same things. It's so funny. I mean, this is what happens when you order from the same places, right? But I don't care, because how many people have random Talbot's top, and how many people have random whatever other thing, J. Crew dress. So it's okay that other people have it. In fact, it's probably better. The question is it selling? Because we could all have different sizes, things like that. Things go out of stock on the real website. So maybe Plush is okay. So Revolve, so look, this sold for $50. I mean, again, you can't know because it could have been an offer, but this pajama set sold for $50. This one sold for $32. Okay, so here we go. This is why I'm glad I looked it up while I'm talking to you guys. I don't mean to waste your time. That sold for $25. That's just a sleep shirt. All right, so now I know that the Plush items are legit over $100 and are sold at Revolve. So that's a good sign. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. I think that was it. 4. Okay. 4. So 13. So now we're at 17 of like official. Now let's look at Zoo. Z-H-U. That's not what that says. Zoo. Okay. Again, some of the same pieces. Like, I think that this is a 2-piece set now because of looking at this. This is probably what this is. So again, some of the same people are on Poshmark selling the same thing. Okay, fine. Zoo, multi-blue, Oma, 2, whatever. So this is saying it's a retail of $136. There are 2 separate listings for that. Now here, some of these are saying Anthropology Zoo, so a zoo from Anthropology. I don't know. If that's the case, that's good. And then I stand corrected, and I'm happy that I'm going through this and correcting myself, because I didn't want to ever bash a company that I don't know. And this is a good example, because I've heard of people, like when I was doing reseller boxes, I would hear from people that told me I got a reseller box and it was terrible. But then I talked to someone who sold reseller boxes, and they're like, because they didn't ever look up the brand. So if it was a brand that they didn't know, they just automatically assumed that it was a terrible box and bashed it and never took the time to do the research. And so I'm opening this live with you, like looking at it for the first time, because like I said, when I opened it, I just did a quick peek through because I saw so many of these things in plastic. It made me nervous. And that's when I called them, but they didn't answer. Now I'm doing the video, I'm doing the research, I'm sharing it with you. And so my initial anxiety and fears of like, oh my God, what did they just give me, are starting to subside a little bit. I mean, it may not be the most ideal, it may not be brand names that you're thinking of in a traditional sense, but maybe it'll do better. You never know. So here's the zoo white dress. So that's the same one. Good. So these stock photos are already done. I don't do it. So this is this right here, and it's saying it's $116. Now, I don't know. This one is listing it as boutique. It's not a great picture of the thing, but they have what it's called and everything, and they have it up for very expensive. Now we have to see if any of these have sold. Let's just see what else. So some of these people are listing it as Anthropologie, and some of them aren't. I don't know what this. All right, so I'm not going to look up every single one. Let's just look at the solds and see if we see the solds. None of this. That's not a good sign. All right, one thing, new with tag, Zoo Cali Maxi dress sold for $80. Again, you never know because it could have been on an offer in a bundle or something like that. In a bundle. I'm only seeing one. There were a lot of things listed and I'm only seeing one. So guys, I'm asking you if you know about this Zoo brand, because all kinds of things are coming up and none of them are, like this one's $15 for Zoo. If you know anything about this brand, Zoo, Z-H-U, here's what it looks like again. Let me know in the comments. For me and for those that watch, it would be really helpful. Z-H-U, where's the, oh, and then Cara, I didn't look up. This is what it looks like. ZHU. I mean, the tag looks like a nicer tag in that, like, some tags look very understated, and so it's like, oh, that could be something. Like, if I found this at the bins, I would be like, oh, that's worth looking up. So the jury's out on the Zoo. Overall, finding out about the plush, I'm a little bit more happy. You know, again, the brand name things, it's what's to be expected. One really good one, a couple of middle of the road ones, and then a bunch of house brands. So that doesn't bother me because I expected that. I just figured that I would get at least a few more that were like on the higher end of that level. And I guess what they're including the higher end, or to also include these other things, which is plush and Zoo, which I'm just not familiar with. I don't have a track record. I can't say for sure that's going to sell for X amount. You know, the comps looked okay on the plush. And right now people want pajamas because they're home, and also we're going into holiday season. People like pajamas around holiday season. There was pajamas around holiday season. So that could go well. So I'll try to get those up like immediately. And I think that the plush and the Zoo will go on Poshmark. I'll check them on ThreadUp, but I have a feeling that those are going to be more Poshmark things, which is good because I've been wanting to add a little bit more to my Poshmark. And kind of in preparation, if you haven't seen my goals video, I shared that I'm not going to just flip the script and go off a ThreadUp or anything. I'm going to keep everything going along, but I do want to slowly start adding some more on Poshmark, some higher ASP items, and try to build up my Poshmark again in a more specific way with higher end items. So the Zoo, the Zoo and the plush will go on Poshmark. The BCBG items will go to ThreadUp. And then probably right now I will take the ink items, those house brand items, and send them to ThreadUp and see what happens with them. Maybe send them 1 or 2 times. They were lightweight enough where it would be worth it. The one dress, the Gibson and Latimer, I might put on Poshmark because I probably could find a stock photo, and it's a nice midi length. It's a nice color for right now. I think that could do okay. Yes, so that's kind of my plan with it. I hope that was helpful, and I'm sorry it was so long-winded, but I really got thrown off a little bit by these items in the plastic and just not knowing what they were. But I think I'm happy to go through the lesson on the interwebs to show you that I don't know everything, you don't know everything. We don't know everything. And so when you're buying these things, you want to do as much research as you can ahead of time, which I thought I did, but then you never know what you're going to get and you have to go into it not knowing what you're going to get. But then once you get the box, you can't be like, this is terrible because I don't know the brand. Like, you need to go and do the research. Maybe you'll be pleasantly surprised. Maybe I just found out about a brand that I have never known, and now watch, I'll go to the thrift store, maybe, and like find a million of these and make a bunch of money. Like, you just don't know. So I'm not calling it a loss. I'm not calling it a super success. I'm calling it a we'll have to wait and see what happens, because again, half the box is unknown to me. And so that doesn't mean bad. It just means I don't have a track record to call it, basically. The other stuff, I know exactly what's going to happen. You know, the BCBG Max Asri, I know exactly what I could make on that if it sells on ThreadUp. I know on Poshmark I'll never get that amount. You know, the house brands, I have a plan for those if they don't sell on ThreadUp, or if I don't want to put them on Poshmark, because that one was just really ugly. I'll take them to Style Encore and just get a few bucks back for them and kind of take a little off the top, basically, you know, recoup some of my investment. And then these other ones, we'll see what happens. So maybe I'll do an update on Instagram, because I'm really bad at doing like update videos. I just don't think it carries enough weight for people to watch it. So maybe I'll do an update on Instagram, where I can share that stuff with you. But it's so hard once I do the video to be able to go back and be like, oh yes, this, or no that, or whatever, because I don't remember what I even said in the video most of the time, because life goes that crazy. So I'm happy for you guys if you stuck through this whole time. I do appreciate it. I'm gonna put for people to watch the whole thing so that they find out about this, and the research at the end. But not a bash on Fashion Bulk. I think the price is high for it, but I'm willing to give all this a try and see what happens. If you see another Fashion Bulk unboxing from me, you'll know I ordered again. If you don't ever see another Fashion Bulk unboxing from me, you'll know I did not order again. But I never like to just say one box is what you judge a company on. I feel like you should give them at least a different try, you know, one more try. Like they say you should try food 2 bites before you decide if you don't like it. So there's that, because I do like the idea of being exposed to new and different brands, and brands that I can't always get. And so sometimes the Nordstrom brands and the Revolve, but like I just don't get those very often. So that's good. So wait and see on this, I guess. Not a total loss, not a total gain. It's wait and see. I hope everyone has a great day. I'm not an affiliate or sponsored or anything. So if you want to go check them out, feel free to check them out on your own. I don't have a link or anything. Let me know what your experience has been. Let me know if you know about that Zoo brand. Subscribe to the channel for more reseller content. I do lots of content on ThreadUp and Poshmark and all things reselling. And like this video on your way out, and leave me a comment down below, and I'll see you next time. Bye.